Welcome to another episode of Devotion Championship Wrestling. I'm your host, Lauren Gardner, the Cicerone, coming to you this week from my home studio. As we at DCW take the safety of our fans and that of our wrestlers very seriously, we decided why not take this week to share with you a couple of pivotal matches that took place in 2019. In December, DCW celebrated its one-year anniversary by crowning its inaugural tag team champions. We'll visit that match between Group Therapy and Brother Smith. But first, in October, Rekka Tehaka took on a former knockout champion in Katarina, who was accompanied by Matthew Robles. Rekka Tehaka and Katarina first met at Phoenix Championship Wrestling. Reka was accompanied by Angelina Love, knowing that Matthew Robles would interject himself into the match, which he did multiple times. Despite the MK Bandits' interference, Angelina Love was able to keep him in his place, and in turn doing so, Reka Tehaka was able to come out with a win via submission. Katarina immediately demanded a rematch. Tehaka addressed this issue in front of the devoted faithful a week later. First time on television, the match between Katarina and Reka Tehaka.
Making her way to the ring, being accompanied by the Federal Director, MK, this is the infamous Katarina!
Just as dangerous as she is beautiful, Katarina here is ready to set things straight with Reka Tehaka. I spoke earlier today with Reka. She gave a little context to the footage that we just saw. She said this is going to be a rematch of our match at Phoenix Championship Wrestling, where I made Katarina tap out, and I intend to make her tap out again. Reka Tehaka right now is 4-1 here at Devotion Championship Wrestling, and, you know, as this is Katarina's first time here, she's 0-0.
From the island of Samoa, Reka Tehaka!
Reka Tehaka out here, sporting her culture, her heritage, long history of Islanders competing and being very dominant in professional wrestling. She hopes to continue that. Definitely you're going to want to watch out for her unique striking ability. It's not something that you would see, say, in like a kickboxing match or an MMA fight. She relies mostly on just vicious chops and slaps. Looks like we finally got MK out of the ring. Keep an eye on him though, folks. He always is a factor, as Reka Tehaka right now doing her own haka right now. Right now, Katarina has got to be thinking, what the hell have I got myself into? Looks like we've got these two squared away, calling for the bell, and this match is on, folks. Devotion Championship Wrestling, Katarina versus Reka Tehaka. Katarina, first couple of strikes into the match. She's already got Reka into the corner, ricocheting off the turnbuckles and putting the boots to her midsection right off the bat. Senior official making sure that she's not taking advantage of her, keeping her in the corner for longer than necessary. Reka goes up and over, tosses Katarina. What has she got planned next? I'd like to think that Reka has come into this with a methodical plan, but I don't think that's her style. I think she's very reactionary, very impulsory, and just kind of goes with what she's feeling at the moment. Jumping punch right there, and those are the chops I was talking about, folks. That's enough to put you out, and yeah, exactly, make you rethink it and restructure, reevaluate how you're going right now. Katarina going to the outside right now, getting some encouragement, some coaching maybe, even some stratagem from Matthew Robles. Reka now following suit, and look at that, Katarina using Matthew Robles as a buffer, but keep an eye on her, folks. She's doing a lap right now, coming up right behind Reka. Oh no, throws her right in to that turnbuckle, or excuse me, the ring post. That's the hardest part of the ring. I mean, that's not even steel, folks. That is iron. Reka right now, I hope that she's not out, but just in case that she is, Katarina wants to win this in the ring apparently, even though she might do all the damage out of it. Rolls her back in. Katarina rolls Reka back in. Pronouns, pal, pronouns. Reka still feeling the bad end of those strikes and blows. Big backbreaker right there. The fans not happy about it, but Katarina, a veteran in the professional wrestling community. Her debut was in the year 2000. Ooh, yeah, yep, look at that. She doesn't even have an arm in there. That is right across the throat right now on those ring ropes. Official John Utah Godfrey right there, making sure that Katarina's aware and respects his authority. Oof. Right now, second pin attempt. 2 count. I think Katarina, if I were her, I'd want to get this over as quickly as possible. Cranking on the shoulder joints right now with the knee in the middle of the back. John Utah making sure that Reka is not wanting to submit, and it looks like she's, out of sheer strength, been able to come out of that. Katarina smartly has been in control most of the night, keeping Reka in the corners. Look at that. Showing the fans that the match at Phoenix Championship Wrestling was, in fact, a fluke. But the fans aren't having it. They're rallying right now, and so too is Reka Tehaka. Those are those strikes I was talking about. They may not be traditional, but they're effective. A big jumping knee right to the chin. Oh! She holds on right here into a one-handed knuckle lock, and she's going up, second rope. She's on the top rope. She's walking the ropes, folks. Another big chop. Oh, right into the neck nerve. Neck nerve of Katarina with a pinfall attempt. Not making it though. 2 count. Reka. She's got to start using maybe a little more stratagem, thinking about what she's doing here. She's going up. Probably looking for another one of those chops. Oh no, I told you, watch out for Matthew Robles. Suplex from Katarina, taking advantage of the interference from Matthew Robles, but still Reka able to kick out. I've always said it's not cheating if the official doesn't see it, but when the fans see it so blatantly, you're definitely not going to win favor there. You're not going to sell the t-shirts that you want to sell. I mean, these things affect people. Win-loss record is not everything, folks. But I guess for Katarina, someone who's been everywhere and done it all, she doesn't care about the fans. She just cares about herself. What do you expect someone from Chelsea, England? Oh, there you go. Flying chop. Oh, flying double chops. Excuse me. Oh, big overhand chop. Right again into that right onto her chin. It looked like her mandible. Oh, nice monkey flip right there. Vintage Rekka Tehaka. And she has got to finish it right now. She is on a roll. Katarina seems to try to be almost using Johnny Utah as a buffer, getting around to the other side. Looks like she's going up. Are we going to see another flying chop here? We are, folks! Vintage Rekka Tehaka, 2, 3. Oh, come on! Come on, folks. I'm all about using the rules or the bending thereof to your advantage, but putting your hands on an official is not something I can condone, folks. Look at that. Rekka had this match sealed and in the bag. And what, John Utah, you need to just throw him out. You have, John Godfrey, you have cost Rekka. Oh my God. Obviously, Matthew Robles laying off, letting Godfrey back into the ring at this point. Oh my. They did exactly what they set out to do, folks. By hook or by crook. And the crook in this case is Matthew Robles. Just another example of the big federal government interfering in places it has no say and shouldn't be. Let us live our lives, folks. We don't need you, Matthew Robles. Man, that is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking for Reka Tohaka. She knew she had that in the bag. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough, folks. Katarina, your winner here at the Halloween Bash. Welcome back, devoted faithful. Mark your calendars for May 30th if you are in the Salt Lake City area. DCW will be hosting a Polynesian plate sale and barbecue at the West Valley City Recreation Center. Come with an empty stomach and support Devotion Championship Wrestling. Now let's turn back to our one-year anniversary show held in December for the inaugural Tag Team Championship match. Earlier today, our cameras caught up with group therapy.
Guys, two of the teams couldn't make it tonight. That's right, it's group therapy versus the Brothers Smith. They're a great watcher. They think that they're blessed, that they're going to win the tag team titles. No. You guys are going to give them hell on earth. You're going to do things to them that they can't even fathom. Tonight, we will win the tag team titles. Why? Guys, because we can!
Accompanied to the ring by Dr. Psycho, the team of Group Therapy!
If you will it is no dream, as Theodore Herzl said, and a page coming right out of Dr. Psycho's book. Yes, under the care of said quote-unquote doctor, Group Therapy, William Cutting and Josh Glade. You know, it's been interesting over the past few shows. We've seen William Cutting trying to take the reins of Josh Glade. I don't know if one can rein in crazy, but William Cutting has been doing one heck of a job trying. Our cameras also caught up with Brother Smith and Tombstone Jesus earlier today.
What's up, Tombstoners? Tombstone Jesus here with my brother Smith, getting ready for a big title match tonight. Tell them about it, boys.
Brother, but we're in the tag team championship match.
Brother, that's right. And not only are we not going to walk out with the gold, our great watcher's walking out with the gold.
That's right, fatal four-way for yours truly, the Watcher Tombstone Jesus. And I'll be bringing that core belt back to the compound.
Yes.
And I believe you guys got a little bit of chaos going on.
Yes, the Case Chaos.
That's right, brother.
You're to be DCW heavyweight champion.
And you could be core champion.
Whoa.
Hello.
I'll be the core champion.
That's awesome.
That's right,
So
brother.
pick another belt, brother.
Pick another belt.
Heavyweight title.
All right, we'll see you there, Tombstoners.
Goodbye.
Hailing from the Temple of the Great Watcher, they are your DCW Tag Team of the Year, the Brothers Smith.
Strong predictions coming from Team Jesus over here. Brother Smith, Brother Austin, Brother Chatwin. It's the first time I've ever heard about a compound. I don't know if these guys are relocating to Colorado City. I mean, if the shoe, or in this case, moccasins, fits. Anyway, we are about to get started. The winner of this match, again, ladies and gentlemen, will be crowned the inaugural DCW Tag Team Champions. But before we can do that, I think senior official John Utah Godfrey has got to get, yes, Dr. Psycho out of the ring and hopefully on the floor. Again, always something to watch for. William Cutting now showing the ties that he's written his past victims' names on, trying to intimidate Brother Smith, but Brother Smith have got the crowd behind them. Earlier tonight, they were crowned due to an internet poll, the 2019 Tag Team of the Year. In fact, Brother Austin said, not only did we win the Tag Team of the Year tonight, but we will also win the DCW Tag Team Championships, and the Great Watcher will walk away with gold as well, which we saw earlier as they told our cameras. Big predictions, perhaps big prophecies for our Brother Smith. But I tell you what, you can't rule out anything or anyone that has so much crazy on one side of the ring. Yes, that's group therapy. Brother Austin starting things off. Some strong strikes. Look at Josh Glade just eyeing down the crowd. Great hip toss there. Going up for a snap suplex, delivers it. Well done, Brother Austin. He has been training and gaining and clanging and banging, I think, with Tombstone Jesus in the gym. Irish whip into the corner. Big splash from Brother Chatwin. Brother Austin gets it out into a three-point stance, goes shoulder tackle, puts down William Cutting, and Dr. Psycho is not having it. he's trying to interject himself into this. Again, folks, the third man on the team, or perhaps maybe the second man on the team, as Josh Glade is just gazing into the audience. I'm just grateful he's not gazing at me. Tombstone Jesus now taking matters into his own hands, tapping on the shoulder, and putting him right on his back. That's enough to keep him out of the ring, I would think. Dr. Psycho gets pushed out and is now being drugged off with noogies to boot. However, I don't think... Oh, Brother Chatwin did not see that Josh Glade had been tagged in. Big headbutt. Oh, boy. Put Brother Chatwin down on his back, and he is getting the bottom end of those boots. And just a full-on strangle now. Great job by our official, senior official, that is, John Utah Godfrey. A man to be reckoned with wherever he's working. And tonight we're fortunate enough to have him here at Devotion Championship Wrestling. Josh Glade quickly putting an end to Brother Chatwin's feeble attempts at trying to mount some sort of defensive attack. Not happening. Picks him up by the belt and drives him right back down into the canvas. If it worked once, why not go for it a second time? Works just as well. Classic Josh Glade here. There's no finesse. It's all force. All force here. Goes into a wrist lock here. Oh, and shoulder down into the mat, on his back, sucking wind. Brother Chatwin, I don't think those breadbasket shots he needs... There he goes. Yeah, something a little bit more effective going up to his head. Comes off the ropes, goes for a shoulder tackle of his own, and is blocked right back into the mat. May have even stood up a little too quickly there. Josh Glade taking advantage of this opportunity now to just deliver what he does best. And you know what? He says, you want a tag? Go for it. I'll do the same to you. Brother Austin now comes in with a strong right cross, a second, a third, gets pushed off the ropes, comes back in, goes for a fourth. If it's worked once, it's worked multiple times, but is it doing any damage? Oh, a great kick to the thigh. Brings down the big redwood by just a little bit. Goes for his own shoulder tackle. Didn't work for Brother Chatwin. Let's see if it can work a second time. Doesn't work at all. The definition of insanity. Who's the crazy ones now, folks? Goes up for a scoop. Into the corner. No, goes back, power slam. Well done by Josh Glade. 2, 3. That's it, folks. Your new champions right there. Quick work of the Brother Smith.
All winners of the match and new DCW Tag Team Champions, Group Therapy.
Group Therapy totally devastating the prophecy of the Brother Smith. And William Cutting now, both belts in his hand, telling everyone they're his, that he did it. Well, I think Josh Glade did the majority of the work there. Josh Glade now asking for his belt. William Cutting says, you want one? He's claiming that he tells Josh Glade that he didn't earn. Oh my God, slaps Josh Glade. And Josh Glade now directing his anger at the Brother Smith. The match is over. They are the champions. Oh my gosh. He's completely lost it. He's completely lost it. What more can he do? They've already got the Oh no. No, he just pushed. He just pushed our senior official, John Utah Godfrey. Now, Godfrey now speaking to the announcer. What?
As per the decision of senior official John Godfrey, the Brother Smith are the new DCW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Psycho is going to have to put that in his pipe and smoke it. As is the case, a referee can change a decision at any time, and he's done so here. Maybe Josh Glade will think twice before laying hands on any of our officials. William Cutting is distraught. Rightfully so, as he should be. He knows at least I would speculate, that he couldn't have done it without Josh Glade. Now dragging Glade out of the ring by the beard. And the fans are excited, happy to see the Brothers Smith with the championships, although, well, I don't really think the Brothers Smith are aware that the decision has been reversed, or that or that they've even won. But when they come to, I'm sure Tombstone Jesus will be there to share with them the good news.
Fool humans, there is no escape.